The word automation is just a word until you define it. What does automation mean to you? Automation to me looks like pizza. It could be a supreme pizza, a meat pizza, or even a cheese pizza, but the more toppings you add could increase the complexity of making it. I am Melisa Wentz, a solution engineer with F5, and today we will learn what automation is all about and how it can help your organization. We will gloss over all the big words, break them down, and just get to the meat on the pizza and create some extra toppings along the way. What model will we use to automate? The declarative model or imperative model? Every organization has processes defined to achieve a result. Pizzerias document their processes on a menu for customers to order from. This menu allows the customer to declaratively ask for a pizza. The waitress requests, "What would you like to order?" The customer responds, "A supreme pizza, please." The waitress will return with the supreme pizza. This is using the declarative model. The customer declared they would like a supreme pizza. The chef already knows how to make a supreme pizza. Since the information on how to create a supreme pizza is already stored in the chef's brain, the customer can just declare the request, making this model declarative. Now let us say the pizzeria does not have a menu. The waitress requests, "What would you like to order?" And the customer responds, "A flattened circle of dough spread on a pan, then spread the sauce on top of the dough, then sprinkle the cheese all over, then lay the pepperonis flat, sprinkle the Italian sausage all over, sprinkle the onions all over, then lay the green peppers flat, lay the mushrooms flat, and sprinkle the black olives all over, please. Then put it in the oven and bake it at 375 degrees for 15 minutes. The waitress will then relay this data to the chef. This is using the imperative model. By the customer approaching the waitress with step-by-step instructions, it made using this process imperative to achieve the customer's desired result, making this model imperative. Now, what is computerization? Computerization is a fancy word for taking manual daily activities or tasks and turning them into processes that are automated by the computer. Now that we have an understanding for the declarative and imperative model, how can we computerize processes in your organization by using the declarative model and create automation? Automation creates results for 4 major challenges in organizations today. The first challenge is creating steady, repeatable results. If the chef does not know what a supreme pizza is, then the customer will need to tell the waitress, and the waitress will need to tell the chef. And hopefully the same description that the customer told the waitress was the same description the waitress told the chef. If not, the customer will have a ball of dough with a pepperoni on top. Automation will provide the capability to computerize the configuration. Once created, the configuration can be executed, saved, version controlled, and duplicated. This will create the same steady, repeatable results. The second challenge is speed. How much faster is it when we can tell the waitress, "I would like a supreme pizza, please," and she returns with the supreme pizza, instead of stating all the steps on how to make the pizza, then waiting for her to write the steps down, verify she has gathered all the information, hoping that the steps are reiterated back to the customer. Time is lost each time the customer stated the request and each time the waitress updated the chef. Automation will provide the capability to automatically scale your network as the need arises. This will allow the network to expand as fast as the pizza is made. The third challenge is configuration management. The customer walks into the pizzeria waiting to be seated to dine in. The hostess asks, "How many in your party?" The customer responds, "5." So the hostess picks up 5 menus and seats the customers. By having all the menus at the hostess stand for the hostess to give to the customers when seated, it allows for the configuration to be stored in one location. Automation will provide the means to remove the configuration complexity from multiple locations and simplify the storage to one location. This will allow for configuration consolidation and improved configuration management. The fourth challenge is analytics and visibility. Customers are invited to provide a review of the pizzeria. The data collected is analyzed and published to the web for the public to view as part of their decision-making process to eat at the pizzeria. With the visibility of the data, the customers can gain an oversight to the different customer experiences each had at the restaurant. Automation can provide the data needed that will allow for the visibility of events and statistics to illustrate, foresee issues, and improve performance on the network. This will allow the data to aid in the decision-making process. F5's Automation Toolchain uses the declarative model and is comprised of the declarative onboarding extension for the base network configuration of a big IP, Application Services 3 extension to provide the application configurations within the big IP, and telemetry streaming extension to provide the big IP the capability to send information to third-party applications to consume the data for analytics and visibility. How does each extension play a part in the automation toolchain? Find out in my next set of videos. I'm Melisa Wentz. Thank you for joining me.